Every year I start my tomatoes from seed. You've already seen days 1 through 23, but this is where things started to go wrong. We're at Fleet Farm, $4. Doesn't even look very good. Day 24 on the tomatoes. I did half, transplanted half yesterday. I'm gonna do the other half, these here, right now. Okay, just like that, all the tomatoes are transplanted. You can already see a difference in these ones I did yesterday and these ones I just did. That's crazy. But they will be perfectly happy in these containers for 1 more month. But we might start hardening them off early. I have lost track of what day it is, so from now on, I'm just gonna say the date and I'll put the number on the screen. It's April 30th. These we transplanted yesterday and didn't water them. These we did the day before and we watered. These are good. These need a little water, not a ton. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. It is May 1st with the tomatoes, and it is 55 degrees outside and raining lightly. I'm gonna put them outside. Not just the tomatoes. I'm gonna put all this stuff outside. 6 p.m. so it won't get that much rain, but I just got home from work, so. So that's everything. 12 10 by 20 trays. I think they're gonna enjoy this rain shower. It is May 2nd. I got home late. The lights are already off. But if we check, everything is good until tomorrow. But I think we are gonna water them tomorrow. This one here is pretty light. I just guess by weight. This is not looking great. Hopefully we didn't ruin them by leaving them out in the rain last night. This one's heavier. This one looks pretty good. This big rainbow does not look great. We'll see tomorrow. It is May 3rd and some of the tomatoes are not looking great. I don't know if they hated the rain. Perhaps I over-fertilized them. I don't know. So we're just gonna give them some water. Hopefully we don't lose a bunch. If we lose a couple, that's okay, we have extra. We're just gonna bottom water. May the 4th be with you. So the tomatoes, going by weight, they're plenty watered. I seem to have hurt the big rainbow the most, but that new growth there in the center looks good, so hopefully they'll be okay. I don't know what happened, but maybe they're just the most sensitive. I don't know. We'll be back tomorrow. It is May 5th, and we are hardening them off early. It is 90s all week, and it's supposed to be 60s, so we're just gonna start today with a couple hours in the shade. Tomorrow, half hour in the sun. Next day, 1 hour in the sun. Next day, 2 hours in the sun, etc. And we're just gonna water them outside with the hose from now on. All these peppers need to be transplanted. I really don't want to do that. May 6th, we are on day 2 of the hardening off of the tomatoes. Looking pretty good. I don't think they need water. Nah, they need a little bit of water. Let's give them a little sprinkle. We'll see you tomorrow. It's May 7th. The tomatoes were not looking great, so I'm not sure why, so I've abandoned hardening them off. I got them back on heat mats. I only have 2 heat mats and 4 tomato trays, so I'm rotating them, and I think they're looking better. So we're not going to be overhead watering anymore, which I shouldn't do in the first place. I'm going to be watering them individually from the top for now, until they start looking better again. So it's going to be a task, but I think bottom watering is not always the best. Most of the time it's the best way to go, but not all the time. So I'm just gonna be watering these by hand with the rain water from outside, the rain barrel water, one at a time. No more hardening, no more fans for now. Hopefully we can get them back in shape. Maybe in another week start hardening them off again. May 9th, the tomatoes are looking a lot better. Some of them still don't look great, and all of the big rainbows look terrible, which sucks because it's my favorite tomato. Maybe if this one's big, oh, we got one big rainbow that looks okay. They just must be the most sensitive. I think I just over fertilized them. I didn't need to add anything to the Happy Frog. I should have just left it. And then I tried hardening them right after transplanting, which was bad. We won't be doing that again. So we're gonna be gone tomorrow. So I'm gonna we're gonna be gone tomorrow, so I'm gonna bottom water them, where we just fill this up with water, put them in there, let them sit for, check on them in 10 minutes. We'll also water from the top if we need to, just so they got enough water to make it till, today's Friday, to make it till Sunday afternoon. Then we're going with the rain barrel water. Also, when I sprinkle them from the top, which you're not supposed to ever do with tomatoes, I was being lazy. I was using my well water, which is also bad for the tomatoes. The reason I have rain barrels is because my well water, the tomatoes don't like it, the iron's too high. It is Sunday, May 11th, and we were gone yesterday. So I tried to water the tomatoes really good before we left, and they need water. Also, I'm just filling them up all the way just because it makes them stay watered just a little longer. Not all the way, but that much. And it is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day. My mother's getting as many of these tomatoes as she wants for free. What are you getting your mom? Probably not free tomatoes. Monday, May 12th. Tomatoes are plenty watered from yesterday. I'm gonna start hardening them off again. Hopefully it works this time. We're just gonna do 1 hour in the shade today. Okay, they've been outside for an hour. We're gonna put them back inside under the lights. And tomorrow we'll take them out again. Probably won't need water tomorrow either. So tomorrow I'm thinking 2 hours in the shade. We'll go by what they look like. I wanna acclimatize them very slowly. I have over 2 weeks to do it. We'll see. Tuesday, May 13th. The tomatoes have been out in the shade only for 2 hours today, and they're still plenty watered. Back under the lights. We'll see you tomorrow. Wednesday, May 14th. It's day 3 of hardening them off, and I'd like them to be outside for 3 hours, but it's 7:30. Just got home from work, and I think they might need water, which is a bummer because it's 7:30 and I gotta water all this too. So let's get to it. Well, this is everything. I'm gonna go check on the outside garden real quick, then I'm gonna come back, get everything watered, and it's gonna be time to go to bed. Thursday, May 15th. The plants have been out for about 3 hours. It's been rainy today, so they haven't been in the sun at all, just a lot of wind. We're gonna put them back under the lights and we'll see you tomorrow. Friday, May 16th, they've been outside in the rain for about 3 hours, and we're going back inside now. We'll see you tomorrow. Saturday, May 17th, the tomatoes have been outside for about 6 hours. Cloudy and cold. 50 degrees out today. They do need water. If it was 49, I wouldn't have brought them outside to harden. I would have just skipped today. 50's okay. We're gonna get them watered and get them back under the lights. See you tomorrow. Sunday, May 18th, and the plants are in somewhat of the sun. You can see there's a shadow. It's It's a little hazy. If this was super direct sun, it would be too much, but they've had a lot of time in the shade, so they seem to be doing okay. And the forecast is going to be tricky because all week it looks like it's going to be too cold in the morning to put them out before we go to work. So they might only get outside for a couple hours all week. I want to plant them this weekend, so we'll see. We might be able to get them fully hardened by this weekend. We might not. But we'll see tomorrow. Monday, March 19th. It's extremely cold and windy today. So I just gave the plants a break. They don't need water. I watered them yesterday. You can see that they've outgrown the height, so I moved the lights up there. So I guess I need to start them a week later next year. And also, I'm just really tired. It's a lot of work to bring this many plants in and outside every day. Plus, that's just the tomatoes. I have all the peppers too. Everything was watered yesterday. Once you get towards the end of this, you almost want to give up. I don't think they'll be going outside tomorrow either, because it's supposed to rain a lot and be cold, like 45 and windy. But we'll be back again tomorrow to take a look. Tuesday, May 20th. It's 43 degrees and raining outside. So they're gonna stay in for another day. Hopefully we can get them back out tomorrow and not have to start the hardening process all over. We'll see you tomorrow. It's Wednesday, May 21st. About 5 o'clock, just got home, so the plants are only gonna be outside for 3 hours. This here is an Abe Lincoln, one of the ones I'm very excited to try, and I'm glad that it looks so good. So they are gonna need water today, and they're only gonna be outside for about 3 hours. It is 50 degrees and a very light rain. I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. So the goal is to get everything planted. Hopefully they can be outside all day Friday, all day Saturday to finish off being hardened. They haven't seen direct sun a lot, so if they don't get some direct sun on Friday and or Saturday, I can't plant them this weekend though. It's not good. But we'll get these watered. Get that all the way full, and then about 20 minutes. I found that some things you can overwater with bottom watering if you let it go too long, but these tomatoes in these tall containers, it's not possible. So 20 minutes, half hour, come back and check. Some of them still will need more water at that point. I just go by weight. So then I'll just, the ones that still need more water, I'll top water. It's Thursday, May 22nd. It's 66 degrees, but it's 7 p.m. I just got home. So the plants will be out for an hour and a half. Then we have all day tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. We'll keep them out. As soon as it hits 50, I'll put them out tomorrow morning. And I'll give them as much sun as they can handle. But if they start looking bad, I'll move them into the shade, but I'll leave them outside. However, the lows are too cold at night until Sunday night. I think it's 49. Otherwise, it's 41 tonight, which is way too cold for these. So hopefully we can get them planted on Monday. It's Friday, May 23rd, 9 a.m. It just got to 50 degrees. We're gonna get these tomatoes outside, and they will be in a mix of sun and shade all day, so we will just watch them. So it's noon, and I'm just kind of keeping them in dappled sun, which is just, sun's right there, just in the shade of this tree for now. Back here it's full sun. I don't think they're ready. The basil was definitely not ready. That's in the shade now. Saturday, May 24th, 8:30 a.m. It's 50 degrees. For now, the plants are here. We'll have to move them later. We're gonna need to clean this patio and get the furniture set up. Everything needs water. We'll probably do a week fertilizer. Hopefully get them out in the sun as much as possible. The basil did not like the sun yesterday. It'll be fine, but I had to pull it out of the sun after just an hour. So this one could use a trim. So it's best that you do this 2 days before you plant them outside. So we're just cutting these off. And we do that so that we don't have leaves touching the ground. Sunday, May 25th, 9 a.m., 59 degrees. Move the tomatoes to the front because they will need to go in tonight. It's 46, but they're going in the garage there. I'm tired of having these plants inside my house.
Say that.
Sunday, May 25th, 8 p.m. Tonight, it is going to be 46 degrees, and this is the last night where it will be below 50. Probably not, but in the immediate forecast. So I have decided that all of these plants are not going back in the house. They're just going to spend the night in the garage. And then tomorrow, they will be outside. We're going to get 12 tomatoes planted tomorrow. I have room for 30. So then the rest, I probably won't do for a week. But they need to be repotted, so we'll do that. That's fine, that's easy. And then I don't have anywhere to put them. I just have a spot for 12 right now. Tomorrow morning, probably 8 o'clock, hopefully. It'll be above 50. We'll get these out in the sun again. We'll see you tomorrow. That ain't normal. Not every plant, but a lot of them.